Hello, hello, hello. Does anybody know what that is? The Stursh planted it in the house and it worked. As you very well see, I am not on it in my regular time. It's 9:17 because at 8 o'clock there were a lot of people in my time slot. Hello, Chris. And yeah, so I figured that I would wait. We'll see if anybody comes in tonight due to it being Valentine's and lots of people going live. So I changed tonight's time. And we'll just see how it goes. Can you see and hear me all right, Chris? See what happens. Yep, to see what happens. I have to remember that I just unplugged something in order to plug my phone in. Hello, Gavin. Stranger, nice to see you. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Like I said, Valentine's night, the lovebirds want to be together. Justin Rhodes movie was tonight. You had Papa Pepper. Lately, it's been kind of in my time slot. So I miss his live. He was on. And you have Roots and Refuge, who's normally on 7 till 8. And they're currently still live. So, is this blinking or doing any of that stuff? Or is everything loud and clear and you can see me fine? Because it looks like it's flickering a little bit. I don't know, Gab. There's a lot of people on going live. Loud and clear, Sergeant, Gavin says. Chris says, you're all good. Right. Well, we're going to have to give this a few. See who pops in. Because, like I said, Roots and Refuge is a very big channel. One of my favorite channels. And Maya's on there still talking. And I'm pretty sure it had a lot to do with the factor of Justin Rhodes' premiere to his movie was tonight. I didn't get to see it yet or watch it. But yeah, I saw a preview for it that looks really good. I did not realize 8 p.m. came and gone, laugh out loud. Well, what did Gavin say? Something at 6. Yeah, Gavin's right, actually, because Justin Rhodes' premiere was at 6 o'clock tonight. He's in North Carolina. And if you signed up, you know, with your email, then you got to watch it. I was having a later dinner with my son, Johnny. We've been trying to get together to do dinner for 3 weeks now. And he was late getting here today, so I almost was not even going to go live tonight. And then I just find it very funny that so many people that aren't usually live at this time, 8 o'clock, are all on. So, yeah. I have some peppers that popped up. They're not my gardener seeds. I didn't do my peppers or my tomatoes yet. You believe that? So if anybody watches this back, I have to plant my peppers and tomatoes. I've been busy doing that little series to try to help some people out. So as I do it, I'm doing the video and trying to post it as fast as possible for the new gardeners so that, you know, they have a little bit of help. Who did I say was today? Red Road Homestead was actually sending my soil video, potting soil over seedling soil video, I think to a friend of hers. I know when I started, no one I didn't know what I was doing, so I just figured I would do this quick little series, some gardening tips. I don't know how long it's going to last for. I'm just kind of bringing you along for the ride, and hopefully it can help someone. So I have a few more videos, like how to put your dirt in a seed tray. We're going to plant a seed together, just in case somebody doesn't know how to do it, because there's a lot more new gardeners that just need help. So I feel like I was on time and a little early on some things, and now I feel like, oh my gosh, I'm late planting my peppers and tomatoes. So I definitely have to do that. Maybe Gavin will want to help out, and I have to do a quick video on, I'm just going to show how I plant my seeds in the dirt, record it real fast, because that series is that I'm doing, fun facts, I don't even know what I call it, tips and tricks. Maybe I'll see if Gavin can just hold a camera or something so we can show people how to plant a seed in the dirt. I watched, what channel was it the other day? This little homestead, this 1870 homestead. And she's trying out for the first time. She lives in Michigan. If you haven't checked out her channel, go over and check her out. And she just got some lights, and it was the first time that she was going to do a seed tray and literally put her seeds in, and she didn't put dirt over top of it. And I guess she got tons of comments about it, but that's what I mean. She doesn't know what she's doing, and she admits that. So I'm here to help out a few people, and maybe want to start growing their own food this season. So let's see, you should be fine. Things might change because of this crazy winter. I don't know, we'll have to see. So I rushed my butt off with dinner to try to go live at 8. Literally hopped on like maybe 8:02, and it just glitched and went out. And then I noticed everybody was live. So I decided to wait, because if 8 o'clock is becoming a problem, with other people jumping in that time slot or whatever, maybe I'll change, my time. I don't know whether to keep it at 8. If you're watching this after the fact, leave me a comment down below and let me know, would you prefer if I went at 9 o'clock or stay at my 8 o'clock? Because I noticed lately there's people that don't usually go live are now live in the time slot. So even someone that's fairly new is going on twice now that I know of on a Sunday night, 8 o'clock. So I don't know, leave me a comment down below if you watch this afterwards, and do I stay at 8 o'clock or do I change it to maybe 9 o'clock? Gavin says do 9. Why, Gab? You gonna watch every live at 9 o'clock? So if you've all seen the epic fail video that I posted with my grandson Gavin, we got an ice storm here yesterday and last night into today, and then it warmed up a little bit today. And Gavin wanted to go attempt and walk down the walkway, and I just was like, okay, well, I'll just record you. And he completely falls. And it has a lot of views, like 60, I think. But a lot of people seemed concerned, like he got hurt. He was clowning around, he was playing, and he's a kid. And literally was like, I think he fell sideways. He hit his side, but he was completely fine. He's not injured. He didn't break anything. If anything, he was laughing. And to be quite honest with you, if it was me, I wouldn't have been laughing. I probably would have cried, because, it looked like it really did look like he got hurt, but he didn't. And it was funny, and he was giggling so much when we got into the house. So Gavin was fine. He's all in one piece. And I literally had to tell him, like, shh, because he was giggling so loud. He was trying all different kinds of stuff on the ice last night. He was trying to use a trash bag. He was going to use my winter jacket to go down the walkway. He was going to go across the snow and try to slide down it. Oh, it was hilarious. So out of maybe like 6 or 7 videos, he legitimately falls, and that's the one. And I'm like, do you want me to post that? And he said, yeah. He thought it was funny. And then I said, Gab, I think people really think that you got hurt. And he went on there and commented that he was fine. He's even now. Peanut Peppers. Well, hello, darling. How are you? I was just talking about you earlier. Hello, just making it in here. Just finished my live. Yeah. I never make it to your live because I've always been 8 o'clock. And tonight, everyone is live in the 8 o'clock time slot. And I hopped on real quick and it bleeps me off. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to let everybody, you know, that is live, just stay live, and I'll just go on at like 9:15. So glad to see you're in here, but I'll never make it to your live because I'm always at 9 o'clock. I mean, at 8 o'clock Eastern since I started this channel. I did leave you a comment. Sorry, I missed your, I think it might have been your first live. So I don't know. Maybe we can do each other's. I'm at 8. Maybe if you went at 9, then I could be in your live. But I hopped in real quick. Well, the list comes up of everyone that's live, and I'm like, huh. So yeah, I don't know. My subscribers picked for me to go at 8 o'clock, and tonight I'm literally like, just like a couple people that are live. Should I change my time to 9, or do I keep it at 8? You know, with other people jumping into the slot. So we'll let the subscribers figure it out. So how are you? Peanut Pepper, somebody mentioned you, Garden for Cheap. I had a question about, oh, I'm going to have a brain fart. Hopefully you're still in here. And Gavin is saying he's okay with that fall that he had on the ice last night. He's perfectly fine. He's here at my house. He's fine. He's dog watching right now so that we don't have to hear the dog's feet across the floor. Okay, I was trying to look into how I can get a, what's the name of it? Gab, what's my vitamin that I'm taking now? Everybody makes it. It's like a syrup, and it's a berry bush, and I think someone mentioned your name. I thought it was Garden for Cheap. Someone in her live said that you might sell the actual bush. I don't know if that's true or not. Elderberry. Thank you, Gavin. So if you're still on here, is that you that has a shop and sells elderberry? Because I want to purchase an elderberry bush from one of my, you know, subscribers' channels. Gavin says no problem. Thank you, Gavin. So yeah, it's definitely elderberry, and I'm pretty sure it was just one of her viewers, and I thought it was his name. Let me move a little closer. It's called We Had Nothing Else to Do. My lives just come up and go whenever. No pick times. It's YouTube. Go live when you want to. Oh yeah, I just go live every Sunday, but I feel bad I'm missing your live. You know, because you kind of been going on at the same time. So I'm like, I don't know. But yeah, are you the one that has the elderberry bushes, or do I have the wrong name? Because I was in Garden for Cheap's live the other night. She was on at a random time later at night, and people were talking about elderberry, and I'm like, oh, I really want an elderberry bush. And I said, do you think I'd be able to find one at a box store? And they're like, probably not. And I could have sworn one of her subscribers said, it was either peanut peppers, maybe it was pop or pepper. Maybe that's who it was. So apparently I'm not going to find this elderberry bush very easily, and I'm going to have to reach out to someone on YouTube and buy one off of them or out of their like Etsy shop or their store. Some people have stores. I definitely want one this year. No, that's not me. I thought so. I'm so sorry. But they grow wild all over the place around here. Oh, lucky you. Wish you could take me up like, you know, not like a baby, but, you know, ship it to me here in Pennsylvania because I'm having like the worst time trying to find it. I do buy it in the vitamin gummy form, but I talked to Jimmy about it today, my roommate, and he was looking it up under Amazon, and I don't know anyone that has bought an elderberry bush. off at Amazon. So I can't say if it's worth going that route. I'm buying it. If anyone knows that watches this after the fact can leave me a comment down below, that'd be awesome. But yeah, peanut peppers, yeah, it's nothing personal. I just feel bad because we are subscribed to each other at 8 o'clock and I don't get to be in your lives. I do try to watch it after the fact. So, yeah. So, when I went on at 8:02, I think I was on for like 4 minutes and nothing, and it glitched and shut me off. And so then I noticed quite a few people were live, and I thought, I'll just wait till like 9:15, do something different this Sunday, different time. Because like I said, Justin Rhodes' premiere movie is out tonight, and that's like a big deal. Justin Rhodes is an amazing channel. I've been watching him since before I started a YouTube channel. So, you know, a lot of people are having like these movie parties for Justin Rhodes' first edition, I think it is, to his first movie, which is about homesteading and growing your own food and stuff like that. So, you know, he has a gazillion followers. I can't wait to actually catch it. All you have to do is go to Justin Rhodes, in case you don't know, and just put your email address in. If you missed a premiere, you'll get a link and you can still watch it anyway. I think you might get charged after that. I'm not really sure, but yeah, my dinner just ran late tonight with my son. We were trying to do a birthday dinner. His birthday's February the 5th, and due to the crazy weather here in Pennsylvania, it's been 3 weeks now, and finally tonight we got together. And yeah, I think I got on like 8:02, and it was just crazy. I can actually start you some cuttings and send them to you. Oh my gosh, that would be awesomeness. That would be so awesome if you could. Because yeah, we went online and we were like looking around, and I said to Jimmy, like, I really want an elderberry bush. I said I was in Garden for Cheaps live the other night. She randomly went live later at night, Friday night I think it was, and it was a big topic in there. And I just started asking questions like, where do you think I can get one? And they just started throwing out names, and I think I mixed peanut peppers with Papa Pepper. So Papa Pepper on YouTube must have a store. But anyway, I talked to Jimmy about it today. Me and Jimmy are not like hedge or bush people. But Jimmy now knows what elderberry is. Jimmy didn't know what that was prior to me. And he went right to Amazon and was looking it up. So obviously he has no problem with me planting one in here. Some people were saying they grow like a tree, but you can cut it back and whatnot. I don't know if that's true. I have no experience and have never attempted to do an elderberry bush before. But I'm attempting to do a lot of different things for this spring and summer. So elderberry is like the top thing on my list this year, is to find an elderberry bush. Yeah, that would be awesome if you could. Crazy weather down here in the deep south also. I know, I hear you guys are like, people are freaking out. Well, Texas, you know, they're not used to that. And apparently they're going to get some major snow coming up, I think, this week. But they also, you know, got the ice storm and, you know, that accident. Well, I don't know how many car pileup that was absolutely tragic. Very, very tragic. People died. It's terrible due to the ice, you know. And I don't know if it was due to the ice. I'm pretty sure that it was. But yeah, so we did get some ice here, but I'm glad I got out Friday and got some things that I needed so that Jimmy and I didn't have to attempt to go out while it was icy. You know, just try to pay attention to the weather. On the plus side, as crazy as the weather is, this snow and stuff that we're getting is actually pretty good because we haven't really got a decent amount of snow here. Me and Steve Heck, Jimmy's friend, were just talking about it today. He even actually brought this up and said, yeah, we haven't had a decent amount of snow in a few years. So getting the snow this year is really good. I know it's good for the bugs. It's just good all the way around. So, it's going to be good, you know, for gardeners and things of that nature, but it's not fun while you're in it. I mean, it's been cold here. I'm cold even right now. It's been cold. We had like one snowstorm. It didn't really accumulate to anything. It melted the next day, and then we got two really big snowstorms and got a lot of snow here, and we still have snow on the ground, lots of it. And then we got hit with the ice. And then my grandson, Gavin, decided that he wanted to go out and, you know, slip and slide on the ice. He's 14. You know, kids, they don't have any fears whatsoever. So yeah, he says crazy weather down here in the deep south too. I know you guys are not used to the cold. You're not used to the cold. I don't know if you got ice or not, but black ice is very dangerous. You just don't see it, you know. And I would have canceled if it was still icy here tonight. I would have postponed this birthday dinner with my son yet again. But you know, it wasn't. It went up in temperature today. Wasn't too bad, but I think it is calm for snow here this week. So Chris says try it. The elderberry. Oh, I'm so looking forward to it. That'd be awesome, awesome, awesome. None of my moderators or anybody that's on, well, nobody's on. So unless Gavin wants to type in my email address, you can write me and I can send you my address. You know, if you want to send me some cuttings. I know people do that, and I just said that to Jimmy, like propagating. I don't know if that's the right word. I don't know how to do that. You know, take a branch and do whatever. But let me see. Gavin, are you still on here? If you are, can you post my email address? Which is the Melody R 196784@gmail.com. I'm going to have to repeat that because my grandson does not know my email address. I could probably make Gavin a moderator. He wouldn't know how to do a link because my laptop is closed. But, you know, if I needed a moderator, I'm sure Gavin could do it. Not this kind of cold. It's been bone chilling cold and getting colder by the minute. Oh, what's the temperatures down there? And where in the south are you exactly? Oh, Chris is saying 3's on here. Okay. It's stuck on 2. I don't know if it's the app that I'm using or what it is, but remember the 1 week it was stuck on 1. Then last week there was quite a few people in it. It was stuck on 2 the entire time. It's just funny. It must be this app. I might uninstall it and then reinstall it, and maybe it'll make that little glitch go away, but I only see 2. So yeah, I purchased elderberry gummy vitamins the other day at the store, and I thought about this. It was like $11 for 85, I think it was. But if me and Jimmy are both taking 2 a day, you know, you're going to blow right through that. And I just really, like, I talked to Jimmy. I was telling him it has a lot of health benefits for your immune system, things like that. I said, I just don't know where to get an elderberry bush at. And he was under Amazon looking. So, yeah, he knows that's something I'm interested in this season, is growing elderberry. So if anybody wants to send me elderberry, that would be awesome. But peanuts, peppers, it's the 2 S's. It's screwing me up. Yeah, I don't know if my grandson's still in here or not. But my email is posted. I'm pretty sure it is. I'm waiting for Gavin to acknowledge me if he's still on here so he can just type in my email address. Southern Louisiana, 26 degrees. Yeah, that's nothing. For you, it's something, but for me here in Pennsylvania, 26 degrees is nothing. Absolutely nothing. Believe me, I know it's cold, but, you know, I'm in Pennsylvania, and what did they say we got on the last snowstorm? 26 inches? So, you know, it can literally go down to 6 degrees here, 8 degrees, 10 degrees. So, yeah, it's bone chilling, and when you're thin like I am, it's chilly willy. So Southern Louisiana. Let's see. Mama Judith is in Oh, Chris, you might have to help me out. I'm having a brain fart. Sorry, Mama Judith, if you're watching. Um, she'll probably watch it after the fact. She's with her honey tonight, her hubby. She is in Mississippi? I think so. Freezing rain tonight, Chris said. Yeah. Chris is in Pennsylvania too, so, you know, we're having this crazy ice that's going on. You know, very dangerous. Hey, Gav. So, yeah, so, needless to say, for anybody that watches it afterwards, that's why I went on at 9:15 tonight. There was a lot of people that were on live, and I just thought, oh, I'll just pop in at 9:15. I was taking into consideration Justin Rhodes' premiere was tonight, and Roots and Refuge usually go 7 to 8, and they weren't. They must have waited till after the premiere, which is, I think, was over an hour long, the premiere. And it's also Valentine's Day, so happy Valentine's to all you little love bugs out there. Well, I call my grandson my little love bug since the day he was born, but to all you sweethearts and lovers, I hope you had a great Valentine's. Yeah, I didn't do anything exciting. I spent it with my grandson, my roommate, and Proud Mom's on. I knew it! Hi, Proud Mom. How are you? I tried going on at 8, and I was on for like a whole 4 minutes, and it booted me off, and then everybody was live. And I was just like, you know what, I'm just going to wait. I'm just going to go on at 9:15 and we'll see what happens. But I'm good. How are you? How are you doing in the weather? Are you getting the ice storm? Because we have Peanut Peppers, who's in Louisiana, and he said it's like bone-chilling cold there, which is 26 degrees. So to them, yeah, that's cold. To us people, which in case you don't know, Peanuts, I'm just going to call you Peanuts. Proud Mom is from Maine. So, yeah, we're used to this freezing weather. It's been freezing, rain, sleet all day, really. Oh, my goodness. Don't drive. Just go live. No need to wait on anyone. No, I normally don't. But tonight's a big deal. Justin Rhodes is live, like his premiere. And I had it all set because I wanted to watch it. And like I said, my son he just turned 26, and he slept all day. And so he was late for dinner, so that kind of threw it off, and I quick ran to my phone, and I just missed like the premiere of it, and I'm like, okay, I'll just watch it later. Hopped on at like 8:02. Everybody was all preoccupied. Channels that don't normally go live at like 8 o'clock on Sunday were live, so I was like, I'll just go on later. No ice here, Proud Mom says. I am good. Well, really, Maine didn't get any ice storm yet. Well, if you go on and you watch the hashtag short that I posted last night of Gavin slipping and falling, which is my grandson on the walkway, everybody was like, ouch, or, ooh, that must have hurt. So I kind of said to Gavin, maybe we shouldn't have posted that. It's funny. And I probably seem like a terrible mom. But, you know, because I was laughing. It's hilarious. He was trying to slip and fall. But a lot of the comments were people really thinking like Gab got hurt, and he didn't get hurt at all. He literally was cracking up. And there was a few times I was like, shh. He was giggling so loud and Jimmy was sleeping. Because, you know, he asked me if I'd go out in the ice with him. Some point last night. I don't remember if it was 10 or 11 o'clock at night. I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll go out there with you. Staying on the upper step, because it has a little awning thing. But literally, people seem so concerned that my grandson got hurt and he didn't get hurt. But if I would have felt the way that Gavin did last night, I probably would have been crying. Because, you know, you don't want to get scraped on the side because it's concrete here. And that's probably what made it look like an ouch. But he was trying every way to try to, like, be slick on that ice with a trash bag, a jacket. Oh, it was just funny. So we had a good little old time. If it would have been a snowstorm, yeah, I mean, I could be laying in bed. Gavin asked me to go outside and go in the snow. I'm like, okay. I mean, he's my one and only grandson. For us, yes, it is cold. We'll be in the teens with the wind chills and the negatives in the morning. Oh my goodness. I hope you don't have to go out in it. Peanuts, that's your new name on my channel. I'm not going to keep calling you Peanut Peppers. I'm just going to call you Peanuts. Yeah, hopefully you don't have to go out in that mess in the morning. Proud Mom says, I would have broke a bone. Right? Right? I mean, so you can understand the concern in the comments. It was either like, ouch, and a laugh out loud, or, ooh, that must have hurt type thing. Because, I mean, he fell. Let's keep it real. He was trying to fall, and he succeeded. He fell. But it was funny. I mean, I was laughing. Obviously, you can hear me. And, you know, we were just having a good old time. He's 14 years old, like I said. You know, his mom always would take him out in the snow, and now she has my granddaughter, and she's kind of like, oh, I don't want to go out in the snow. I don't like the snow. The baby don't like the snow. So he's like, if I was to ask you to go out in the snow, would you go out? I said, when? He goes, just whenever I would ask. And I'm like, yeah, I would go out. He's like, oh, okay, good. So last night he randomly said, want to go out with me while I go on the ice? I said, you know, you're going to slip and fall. And he goes, okay, you can record it. But he didn't. And I was recording all these different things he was doing. And then finally, I was like, okay, it's getting cold. Like, it looked like I was smoking, and it's coming out of my mouth. It was so cold here. And that's when I had it on record, and he slipped and fell, but he's fine. Levi Collar, hello, how are you? Hi, 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 hi. Welcome, welcome. How are you? But that's funny. Proud Mom said she would have broke a bone. Gavin kind of got on his side because of the concrete. It was like red, but no scrapes, no marks, no bruises, nothing like that. And he was watching all these different videos that I took of him, about 8 maybe. And he goes, Mom, the one where I really fell and hit my side, you need to post that because that's funny. He was laughing. I mean, giggling his butt off. So I was like, okay, you want me to post it as a hashtag shorts? He said, yeah. I said, okay. And the little sucker has like 60 some views already. So yeah, I would get up out of bed for Gab and go outside, go play in the ice, go play in the snow. But no, I was using my brain last night and like, I'm staying up on the step. You go have fun. And yes, sure, I'll record you. Some of them were silly. Some of them were really funny. And then, you know, I'm like, okay, it's cold. We're going to go in. And he sees the one where he falls because he did other things after that one. So he was obviously fine. And he watched it back and thought it was hilarious and just asked me to post it. So that clears up that for anybody that was concerned about Gavin. I appreciate it, but he's fine. He's a 14-year-old healthy boy. So how are you, Levi? How is everything? Welcome, welcome. Happy Valentines, by the way. That's the title of the live tonight. You know, I figured a lot of people would be with their sweethearts tonight. Wasn't expecting a ton of people in. I don't even know how many's in here now because my thing's stuck. It's stuck on 2. But, yeah, Peanuts. I will leave my email under your live that you had tonight at 8 o'clock. If you would like to send me some of them, oh my goodness, hold on, I wanted to see something very quickly. It kind of looked like it was frozen in the comments. If you do want to send me some elderberry, that would be fantastic. I will leave my email address. Hit me up in there and I'll give you the address. I hope the ice is not heading to Maine. Oh, it probably is. Everyone's getting it. Why would Maine be anything special? Watch, that'll be the one time you don't get it. So, Proud Mom, have you caught any of did you see the new garden series that I'm doing? I had a lot of comments over on Instagram. You know, one comment really stands out to me. It wasn't on Instagram. It was actually, I'm doing a little video series. I don't know for how long, but I'm going to post still Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, like normal video. And I'm trying to throw in these gardening tips or tricks to help anybody out that's new. How do you do your soil? Do you go potting soil, seedling soil? That was today's. How you fill a seed tray. Very well maybe tomorrow's video. But under one of my videos, a girl said, oh, I need all the help I can get. And that right there, like I knew. Because the thought that I had in my head was like, what I'm doing, let me bring them along. I'll do this, little series, and maybe it'll help somebody. And it's getting pretty good, views and everything. So as long as it helps someone, I'm happy. Noah's Ark 1962. They're calling for 9 inches of snow in Detroit Tuesday. Oh boy. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Happy Valentines. Happy Sunday. 9 inches. Oh, you know what that means? We still have snow here in Pennsylvania. The last snowstorm, I think the tally was 26 inches where I live. And now we have the ice storm on top of tons of snow out there. I really just wish, it warmed up a little bit today, but I really wish it would pour rain and just melt all the snow. Because I know there's another snowstorm that's going to come rolling on in this week, and it's going to be more snow I have to shovel. Yeah, holy cow is right. That was our total, was 26 inches. So that's a lot of snow. It's I shoveled the walkway, walked away, and I'm like, okay. And then I think the second time I wasn't even expecting the snow. Somebody had mentioned it to me. Oh, we might get some snow. I was like, oh, I don't really care. And I woke up and looked out the window and I was like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. Yeah, I'm over it. It's pretty and everything, But there's 3 dogs in this house, 2 little Yorkies. My Coco Chanel has long, skinny legs. They were skating to get outside to go pee yesterday. Sophie's real little. She's a toy. She's getting around. She likes to run in and out. And Trin is a Labrador Retriever. And she's walking the ice was really bad. It was scaring me last night to the point where I said to Jimmy, one of these dogs are going to break their legs. I don't want them out for the rest of the night. It's just too much ice. Free. There she is. Hello. How do you like that? I went later tonight, and there you are. You're on. She says, oh my gosh, almost missed it again. No, I did go on at 8:02, and I was on for 4 minutes, and it kind of booted me off. And I took a look around, and then I remembered, because I was super excited and wanted to see it. I wanted to see Justin Rhodes' premiere. That was 6 o'clock, I guess, their time. I think he is North Carolina. Well, anyway, I was late and clicked the link, and my son was here for dinner, so I was just I'm going to let people go live, and I'm just going later. Peanuts says 3 inches of ice down here. Yeah, Ed, that was probably, I don't know, it was 3 inches. Maybe 1 to 2 inches of ice here last night. But yeah, when those dogs went out the back door to go potty, Gavin, oh, he's such a good boy. Trin was so scared to come back up the steps, which is Jimmy's dog's bigger dog. And he tried lifting her up, literally was going to carry her across the ice. Oh, my grandson's such a good boy. And because she was scared, she was skating all over. And she's a big dog. She had no traction on the pads. And my dogs didn't either, except I do have a video in my phone. Trin was outside, and Coco had already went outside, my Yorkie, and decided she wanted to go out again because Gavin was running around on top of the snow. It was all ice with Trinity, the Labrador Retriever, and my Coco steamrollers it right out the back door, knocks the shovel over. You would think she's a pit bull. Let's see. Phew, I didn't get a notification for this. I missed the first notification, but this one never came through. YouTube is not perfect. Good to see you. No, it's great to see you. And like I said, I was on at 8:02. And I don't know, I was only on for 4 minutes. It kind of just ended. And I did try to go again. Wasn't working out. And then I saw a lot of people were live, and I'm I'm just going to wait till 9:15. So just for this week, this live is at 9:15. Next Sunday, it'll be back to 8 o'clock. But I was just telling Peanuts, he's been going live. It seems new, at 8 o'clock. And I kind of feel bad because we keep bumping into each other, and then I miss his live because he's going live the same time that I'm going live. So I end up having to watch his replay. So, let's see. I know, I'm so glad Free's in here. Noah's Ark 1962. I have, let me bring this down, a coonhound and a labradoodle mix that looks like a wolfhound. Oh my God, that sounds amazing. And what state are you in again? Noah's Ark 1962. Dog sounds very interesting. But yeah, when you're getting that ice though, and a big dog can barely walk across, let alone my little dogs, you know. Michigan. That's right, Michigan. It's cold in Michigan. Michigan is a very short growing season. That would be my #1 reason why I wouldn't want to live there. And that's my only reason. I'm used to the cold. I was originally born in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, but I was raised in Mount Pocono near the ski resorts. I mean, I used to walk home in school, and I'm not even kidding, and there would be snow up to like my neck. That's the mountains, though, you know. And I'm in like suburbs. I came down. Sorry, I didn't turn off my notifications. And yeah, you would think that I would be used to this, and it's so weird. I'm like tired of being cold. The snow doesn't really bother me that much, but I'm kind of getting sick of it this year because it's too much snow, and I'm starting to get worried about all my stuff back here. Like, oh no. Originally, my last frost date was April the 19th, and then you count 2 weeks backwards. That's how you know when it's safe. And I think I saw Copper Kettle Farms. I jumped into her live very quickly. Couldn't even say hello because my son was leaving. And I heard her say that, and she's in Pennsylvania, but up a little bit further. And she was saying they're saying Mother's Day for the last frost date here. So crazy weather. It's good for the ground. It's good for the soil. It's good for the bugs because we haven't really had like this much snow in a couple years. But we're like the weirdos that just get a random like blizzard in April. Yeah. And then with last year's spring, if y'all remember that, people were planting all their stuff. Not me. But a lot of people planted their stuff spring, and then we got that frost, and they lost a lot of their tomato plants. So I really have to pay attention to like when your last frost date is. Pay attention to what the weather is predicting, and don't put your stuff out until you know it's safe. Because peppers, if you put them out and you put them in the ground when, you know, and then they get hit with a frost, it stunts them and they won't grow anymore. Let's see. Ozark 1962 says, yeah, I wish the growing season was longer. Free says, PA is the most beautiful state in my opinion. Pennsylvania is very, very beautiful. It really is. That's why I still live here and I was born here. But back to Michigan, that 1870s homestead, I forget her, Rachel. I watched their channel. I'm a subscriber, and she lives in Michigan. And let me tell you, the gardening, and she's just doing like grow lights this year and trying to do like seed trays. First time ever. She's making some mistakes, and subscribers are writing to her. I can't comment if I'm watching it through a game console, which I was. Like, she put her seeds in the seed tray and she didn't cover it up with dirt, but then her subscribers must have got her and told her. But that leads me to the series that I'm doing. Like, there's a lot more gardeners, a lot more people want to learn. And, you know, between the virus and stuff like that happens. So I thought, let me just bring them along as I'm doing certain things. And what is the most important things people should know? Like the soil video I posted today. I mean, honest to goodness, I said it right in there. I have been planting for seeds now, by seed. No box store plants anymore. Everything by seed. This will be my 3rd season. So the last 2, honest to goodness, hand up, would never steer you wrong. I have planted all my peppers and all my tomato seeds in Miracle Grow potting soil. So today's video that I post, I don't normally post every day, but this is tips and tricks, you know, for new gardeners. And the reason why the timer just went off. the reason why I'm debating what I want to do this year, because I'm that person. If it's not broke, don't fix it. Did my stuff grow using Miracle Grow potting soil? It absolutely does. But it's a hassle though, which is what I was trying to explain. One, your seedlings don't need any nutrition whatsoever. Your seedlings like nice, soft, fluffy soil, and that's where seedling soil comes in handy. The only thing about the Miracle Grow the potting mix is the factor I would have to sit there and pick out all the twigs, all the little pieces of bark that gets thrown in there. There's really the difference. Plus, and that's a major pain in the butt. And you got to make sure you don't miss it, because if your seedling's trying to come up out of the dirt and there's a piece of wood, stick, or something there, it can't come up. So that's one reason why I'm thinking I may just strictly stay with this seedling soil mix for my peppers and tomatoes, because I just don't want to sit there and pick out all that stuff. But it also has a little bit of a fertilizer in it. So does the seed need fertilizer? No. So that's where I'm at. I'm trying to help other people. And I said to Jimmy, I'm getting like major anxiety. And he's like, what do you mean? And I said, well, I've planted a lot of things in seedling soil and I'm trying to do this experiment. I do think that things are coming up fast, quick. For an example, this is nasturtium. Never grown it in the house before. I planted a little 4-pack. I showed it in my live like last week. Look at how leggy. Look at this nasturtium. And there is another one right there that's popping up. The seedling soil, from what I noticed, and there's another one coming up. What I noticed is I feel like the seeds are germinating quicker. So I'm just trying to make my own decision, because I literally have been using seedling soil for the first time. You know, some brassicas, things like that. My onions, my leeks. I didn't plant my celery yet, too, by the way. All seedling soil. When it comes to my peppers and tomatoes, I'm like, whoa. Okay, what do you want to do? Because you've been planting that in Miracle Grow potting soil. So that's why I said it's to each his own in the video. And, you know, and it doesn't matter on the price. You buy whatever you can afford. So just these little quick videos. They're like 6 minutes, maybe 8 minutes tops, with some good little thing to help you out. Could be a trick, you know, could be a tip. And that's why I'm doing it, as I was saying, because some people are reaching out to me like, how do I do this or that? And yeah, so I just noticed too with this leggy one, there's another one, if you can see that right there. Whoop, wrong way, Mel. Right there. And there's another one right near this spoon that's popping up. So seedling soil, things are germinating very quickly, very quickly. And I don't have to pick out any twigs or sticks. So I would probably normally have my peppers and tomatoes started by now. You know, today's the 14th. Ugh, can't even believe I didn't do them. I did do some peppers, but I just did like not M.I. Gardner or not Baker Creek. I just did some hot pepper seeds and they're starting to pop up. So I don't know. I don't know. I was always taught if it ain't broke, don't try to fix it. So, but the video I put out is meant for you to make your own decision, whether seedling soil, this is the difference, potting soil, this is the difference. And now I'm stumped, because my last 2 years that I've been doing nothing but seeds has been in Miracle Grow potting mix, and I'm like, I should just continue to plant in that. Anyway, so let's see. Oh, do they? They live in your parents' town? That is awesome. But look at her. She's never, and I'm talking about that 1870s homestead channel. This is her first year ever trying to plant stuff in the house. And I got to give the woman props, because, you know, they have a very short growing season in Michigan. And she does all kinds of tricks like the plastic bottles. She has an amazing garden in this short little window that she has. So if she can do it in Michigan, you all can do it who live in Michigan. Let's see. Amazing. They're doing great. I don't garden, but I think it's a real gift. It's a lot of work too. I used to dig wild leeks when I lived in PA and made dip in soups, etc. was great. What's nasturtium? Hi, Brian. How are you? I saw that you popped in. I didn't want to. Looks like you have a lot started. Must you have a lot. Wait a minute. It's moving too quick. Looks like you have a lot started. Was going to have a large garden this year. Brian, I am. Hello, my friend. I've missed you. Happy Valentine's to you and your wife. Yes, I'm later tonight. Everybody went live. Justin Rhodes' big movie premiere was at 8 o'clock. I did go on for 4 minutes, but anyway, didn't work out. But here I am. And it's great to see you. I haven't seen you on my live in a bit. But, okay, nasturtium. Sorry, Brian. Nasturtium, I never knew what it was, and I used to see other people plant it, and gives you beautiful flowers, and it's edible. It's an edible, it's like a bonus to the bees, and yet you get to eat it. So that was just the proof I was trying to show. Like, I did a pot, I did 3 nasturtiums from this, and so the seedling soil, I do feel as if the seeds are germinating very quickly. So wish me luck on that one. I may break away from what I know, which is using Miracle-Gro potting mix and just use seedling mix into all my tomatoes and peppers. And I got to get them all done by tomorrow at the latest. Red Road Homestead, hello, welcome. Happy Valentine's Day, sweetheart. How are you? Is the video going in and out, or is it my old eyes? No, it's this app tonight. It's acting up. I told you I went live at 8 for 4 minutes, booted me out. And I do feel like it's gone like this a little bit, so just bear with it. It's this app. I met them at the Hoot Nanny. I know, like these Hoot Nannies, these get-togethers. Why doesn't someone have one in Pennsylvania? Because I would love to meet some of my favorite people. And you're so lucky that you got to meet them. She's so down to earth. I love them. I love her and her husband. If y'all want to know who we're talking about, it's that 1870s homestead. Noah's Ark 1962 is from Michigan. And yeah, they live in the same state, like close town. Well, that's awesome. Edible and beautiful too. Wish you luck. Don't change what's not broken. Laugh out loud. And then she says, hi, Red Road. I know, right? What do I do? What do I do? Welcome again, Red Road Homestead. I saw your comment about sharing that video. Thank you so much for that. Watching you and my baby kids being born. One boy so far named him Samson. What, rabbits? 16 degrees in the freezing rain. You're doing that. Oh my goodness, that's so cold out. I know it's cold here and we're getting that ice storm. Wow, that's exciting for you. Not the 16 degrees, but my baby kids. And I think kids are usually rabbits. Am I right or wrong? Let's see. Thank you, Noah. Happy Valentine's Day, Mel. Deborah. Oh my goodness, I'm going to fall over. I try to call her. She never answers her phone. Everyone, Deborah Bear, who is technically my first cousin, but I was raised with her up the mountains where we were just talking, where you get all the crazy snow, is in here for like the very first time ever. Hello, Deb, my sister. How are you? I love you and miss you, and I do try to call you. You just don't answer. Everyone, literally, she's my sister. Goats. Oh, okay. Well, goats too, but aren't rabbits also, like when they have all their babies, it's like a kid? Because my rabbit had babies, and that's what I thought it was called. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that my sister's in here, Debbie. She doesn't live all the way up the mountains anymore. She lives like Jim Thorpe. So she's getting swamped with snow. Deb, did you get the ice storm, honey? Let's see. So, okay, goats. And then, hello, Free. She says, goats or cows, Free says. Hi, Deborah. They're saying hello. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone, says Red Road Homestead. Happy Valentine's Day to all you lucky people. Married, boyfriend, girlfriend, in love. I spend Valentine's Day with the two loves of my lives. And that's my grandson, Gavin, and my son, Johnny. We finally got to have dinner together for his birthday, because we've had 3 weeks of where we just couldn't get together because the weather has been absolutely atrocious between the snow and then the ice. Oh. So his birthday was February the 5th, and we just had dinner, Valentine's night, his birthday dinner. But he's coming back tomorrow because we have to use up some eggplant, so he better be back tomorrow. Red Road Homestead said goats. Goats. Must be your keyboard, right? Red Road Homestead. So yeah, that's exciting that my sister is in here, like my real sister. She actually is my first cousin, but we don't ever even say that because her dad was my dad's uncle, and he took custody of me when I was young, and I was raised with Debbie, and she used to take me. She was like the cool sister. She used to take me to her house when she moved out so I could go to her place and have some fun for the summer. You know, her mom was kind of strict to me, so, but yeah, she's such a sweetheart. So yeah, I know, if it's not broke, don't try to fix it. Brian, are you, thank you, Brian. Like I said, I have not seen Brian in my live in quite a while. I don't know if he watches the replay, Brian, if you're still in here, but he gave me a very big compliment. I told you all about this before. At the last year, with everything that was going on last summer, right? Losing my home. And he says you have one of the best gardens on YouTube. I was just like, whoa, that's a huge compliment. That is the Brian Lossie's Hills Homestead that actually gave me that compliment. And here he is talking about how my garden's going to be this year. I can only hope, because they're new beds, going to be new soil. I am nervous, but cross my fingers. Hopefully everything will turn out fine. My first time with goats, but I am learning quick. Goats are so stinking cute. I know some things about goats because I watch Jess from Roots and Refuge all the time. If it's cold, honey, you got lights, right? Like, they have to stay warm. And especially if they're born on the smaller side, they have more risk of dying due to the factor it's freezing. So I think she put her smaller one in a sweater, and, you know, Maya dried them off with a towel, and they have heat lights to keep them warm. But they're so cute. But they eat everything. Could you imagine me with a goat here? Jimmy would probably kill me. He'd be like, now you want to go? You were just talking about chickens. Yeah, I keep, like, mentioning chickens to Jimmy. I was like, Jimmy, did you read the article about the supermarkets that are closing in California? He's like, no, I didn't see it. I'm like, well, I'm telling you, something's going on, and we got to get some chickens because I'm not going hungry. That's what I said to him. He didn't say, no, we're not getting chickens. He didn't say anything. He was like, oh, okay. Jason Avers, hello, my friend. I saw your comment. That propagation area behind you is beautiful. Nice job, Mel. Thank you. Don't thank me yet, though, because I normally would have my peppers and tomatoes started, and I don't. I'm definitely going to do them tomorrow, but it's just because I got a little off track because I feel bad. You know, people are reaching out to me, and they have no idea what they're doing with gardening. So I'm just trying to give them the basic tips and tricks, whether it's how do you put soil on a seed tray, yada, yada. So if you can all support that, that would be wonderful. Yeah, I've never planted nasturtium before, and I feel like the seedling soil, even though it has no nutrition in there whatsoever, is making things grow faster. Jason Avers. This girl over here always planted her tomatoes and peppers in Miracle Grow potting mix, and now I'm stumped this year and don't know what to do. You know, that's that saying, if it ain't broke, don't try to fix it. But things are growing pretty quick back there. I mean, I'm going to keep it real because I didn't even think that my hot pepper seeds would be germinating. And my friends, they literally are germinating. Look at this. I just feel like they can't stay in the seed tray that long, though. Look. Oops. Can you see? I got some babies. What popped up? Oh, okay. Wait, it's not my hot peppers yet. Wrong tray. This is Rosa Blanca eggplants. Okay, well, at least some of them finally germinated. My Black Beauties all germinated. I already transplanted them. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and a little baby Oswald eggplant. It's coming up right there. So my eggplant germination is pretty good. I thought it was that tray. This tray right here is my hot pepper seeds. Like dollar store packs, things of that nature. And oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Looky, looky, looky. I got a few babies. These are, I just did these a week ago. They're leaning for some odd reason. My jalapenos are popping up. These are just like random seed packs that I had. They're all not up, but you see the little babies, but they're all leaning funny. I'm going to rotate the tray the opposite direction. But yeah, so the hot pepper seeds are starting to come up. I don't know if it's the seeding soil, but I'm noticing I have to take my babies out of the trays a whole lot faster than I normally would. And I mean, like, I'll pot them into something else. So I don't know what's going on with that. These are definitely leaning like they need some light. Or they're reaching for the light, I should say. So, let's see, they're going this way. I'm going to turn this tray around. But we have a little bit of pepper action going on, my friends. Let me put this back. I do have them on a heat mat. So, yeah, we have some pepper growth going on. This one's on a timer because a lot of it's, you know, like, look. See, these are my Black Beauty eggplants. They're doing really well. So, nonetheless, what did I miss? Let's see. She says, Debbie says, hi, honey, with 3 hearts. Oh, I love her. And again, thank you, Jason. And then Free said, is it? It is. Hi, Jason, with the heart. Brian Lossy Hills Homestead said, I'm going to try and plant a bigger and better garden this year. Brian, you can do it. If anybody needs any help, I'm not perfect. I'm not the best, but I will help you the best that I can. Zark says, cool. Deborah says, not yet on the ice. Hi, everybody. Oh, she's saying hello to everybody. Everyone say hello to my sister, Debbie. Red Rose says, I ordered some dill seeds and red spinach green seeds. Oh, you did. I did grow some dill. It's over there. The timer went off. Hidden Pines Homestead. Hello, how are you? Good start to the garden this year. Keep going. Thumbs up. Thank you. And welcome. Happy Valentines. Pop with Pepper. Yeah, that's it. I'm trying to get an elderberry bush. Long story short, I was in, don't mind my finger. I'm holding it still on a comment. I was in Garden for Cheap's video and one of her subscribers said, because I'm trying to find an elderberry bush. And that's the name that she mentioned, Papa Pepper. So somebody's gonna have to help me out. Give me a link to Papa Pepper because I need an elderberry bush. Jason Evers says, I haven't started tomatoes and peppers yet, aside from the, from the grow tent. I'm going to delay starting them for at least 2 weeks because last year they ran out of room to grow before winter. Oh, I miss you too, honey. Those look nice, Mel. Thank you. Well, growing, I hear the lean towards the sun, that a lot of work. Mel, good job. Thank you. I got rushed to transplant, and it was a bad call on my part. If they are a week or 2 late going out to the garden, it's better than having the frost kill them. That's so true. I wish I had a green thumb, says my sister Debbie. Gail Southern Living, hello. She says, hello, Bake-A-Leg. Hi, welcome. And happy Valentine's. Yeah, it's an odd time for me. Long story short, a lot of people were live tonight, so I decided to go later. So yeah, that's true. Jason Avers, that's so true because, and everyone has a green thumb, Deb. Everyone does. Follow along my videos and you'll learn how to grow. What was I just going to say to Jason Avers? Last year, look what happened. A lot of people were putting their peppers and tomato plants out early and they all got killed by frost. It was just random frost that happened over the spring. You'll remember we had a crazy spring. Definitely not. I'm in no rush. I mean, as long as they don't get too leggy, I mean, I am having a little bit of situation with my cabbages. They probably want to be outside, but I don't even have dirt in the beds yet. Ground's not even like rototilled yet, because, you know, in case you're new here, and anybody notice, I think today, I bounce all over, but it's because I get super excited. Today I said to Jimmy, I was 409, and I said, oh, I wish I could just get to 410. I don't like odd numbers. I have this wonderful dinner with my grandson and my son, Johnny, with Jimmy. I made baked ziti, and my son did chicken parm, you know. And I'm 413 subscribers. So thank you, everyone who is subscribing. It's much appreciated. I love all of you. I'm glad everybody's following along on this journey and really sincerely like stuck by me with the total hellish of a summer that I had, but coming through it at the end of the tunnel, and I'm happy where I'm at. Grateful that I have those 8 galvanized beds out in that yard waiting for me, but I am getting like gardener's anxiety. I don't think about what's going on in here. I think it's because of what I got to get done outside. And because it's not done, because how are you going to get it done? We're getting snow and then ice and then snow. Now we have ice again. Well, we got snow, and then we have the ice. So I tried to explain myself to Jimmy. He's a good listener. And I said, I just don't want to be like, oh, tomatoes got to go out in the ground. You know, like rush. I don't like to do that. I don't like to rush to anything. I like to take my time. So you know what? I'm not Mother Nature. I can't change anything. So, you know, if it's not done exactly like when I would like it to be, it just is what it is. I'm playing it all up to Mother Nature. But at least the beds are out there. They're put together. It's just a matter of rototilling the grounds and getting the beds where they belong, the design that I want, making sure that they're level, and then I can have the soil delivered. And then, you know, we'll just have to amend the soil. But that's pretty much it. Now, it's new soil. So I think that's what's doing it to me. But I'll be fine. But this is what I'm dealing with my cabbages that I've already, these were babies. I transplanted them, you know, up pot. A lot of people don't know what the word up pot is. And I did a video on my tips and tricks for gardeners. Look at it. It's time now to take this out. It should be buried in dirt, at least up to here. And look at how it's growing. It's flimsy. It's flopping. I'm getting a few of them. I did lose a few too, but that happens when you're doing things inside the house. But it needs to be down further, you know? So, yeah, thought I would show that. Let's see. Said hello, Deborah. Good night, everyone. Bedtime for this old lady from Maine here. Good night, proud mom. Love you. Gail, Southern Living. What state are you in? I'm in Pennsylvania, and welcome. Yeah, I have never seen you in here before, but welcome. We're so happy to have you. And what state are you in? Southern Living. Well, it's a southern state, I'm assuming. I heard it was like 26 degrees in the South. And the South isn't used to that. Here, I'm used to that. They're saying, good night, proud mom. Not Gail, Jason Avers. Hello, Jason. Night, proud mom says free. 6 degrees in Texas. You're Texas. Yeah, that's cold. It's cold. I don't know what's going on. I know Texas, there are certain areas that do get kind of a wintry mix, but not what's been going on in Texas. Let alone the absolutely terrible accident that happened in Texas. I can't even, it came up at the dinner table earlier tonight, and I couldn't, you know. So, shut the back door, girl. Where have you been? No, I'm just kidding. Hello, Mel and Gary from Simple Life Reclaimed. She says, hey, Mel, it's been a while since I was able to catch you live. Great to see you tonight, hun. Great to see you. I know I'm usually 8 o'clock and you guys are so busy. I am still watching. I want you to know that. just watching you through an Xbox thing and I can't leave a comment. I have to do it all through my phone. But I see what's going on. Yous are almost out of there, I'll tell you. Yous have been busting butt. Everyone say hello to Simple Life Reclaimed. That's Mel and Gary. If you have not checked out their channel, go over and check them out. They are awesome people. Absolutely awesome. And they bought property. They're fixing up their house. They're getting ready to sell it. They're going on this whole big adventure. Absolutely love them. And I'm Melody and she's Melanie. So, let me see. Very unusual for Texas, she says. Hello, Simple Life at Gail Southern Living. Didn't you say that your name wasn't really Gail? ? I might have misheard. Gail is mid-Texas zone 8B, I think. Yes, that's true. Hello, it's Simple Life Reclaimed from Jason Avers. I know, I love Simple Life Reclaimed. You know, I'm on an 8 and they're busy. They're getting ready to try to sell their house. They bought a bunch of acres with her brother and her sister-in-law. I'm not even going to do the how many acres. I'm just going to round it off, say 43 acres, okay? Instead of that, what is it, 42 point whatever Gary does. They're saying hello back. Hey, Red Road Homestead. Hey, Jason. The video that I watch, well, I watch all of them. They had to patch all the holes in the walls. That is like the worst job ever, is patching the nail holes, or like, you know, for kids, put a little hole in the wall, you got to patch it all up, you got to do all that work before you can sell your house. That is a pain in the butt, covering up all the nail holes, especially if you put a lot of stuff on your walls. Gail Southern Living is saying hello, Simple Life Reclaims. Yes, super happy to have you in here, Mel and Gary. It's been a hot minute, I know. I'm kind of glad. I was like, I'm just not even going to bother. It's Valentines, it's Justin Rhodes, it's this, it's that. I'm like, I'm just going to go on at 9:15. And I'm glad I did. Let's see. I love all the seeds starting in the back. I can't wait for spring. Girl, you can't wait for spring. I can't wait for the snow and this ice in Pennsylvania to stop. It's freezing. Chilly Willy, 41.36 acres. Oh my gosh. I know I said 43 because I wanted to round it off, but it should be 42 rounded off. Cracks me up. 41.36 acres they got. How about that for you? I can't keep up with all the wonderful gardeners and homesteaders, but I watch where I can. I know it does get hard. It does, but I've kind of fell into a little bit of a routine. Simple Life Reclaimed seems to be my one that I watch at night. The problem with that is I watch it through an Xbox One, if you know what that is. It's like a video game console. I watch it through that. It only lets you give a thumbs up. You can't comment, which means I have to remember when I wake up in the morning to go under and comment, and the majority of the time I forget. But I watch everything that they're doing at night. And my Simple Living Alaska channel, I think it's called. I really watch them a lot. And I am just full garden mode, let me tell you. Everything that comes up on my feed is like gardening. And then like news. And who wants to watch the news? It's so depressing. Gail says, I'm ready for 60s in Texas again. I want to be in my greenhouse. I wish I had a greenhouse. I wish. Because of all this going on. This timer just went off over here. But I'll give you a quickie tour for the new people that are in here. This top shelf here is all my brassicas. It's different green cabbages, red cabbages. This is all different types. This tray right here, a whole tray in styrofoam cups with holes in the bottom, is all different types of kale. I never realized how much I would like kale scrambled in eggs, and I love it. And this is all like Napa cabbage right here. This is all my Black Beauty eggplant over here. Down there, where I'm pointing with the marker, if you can see me, that's my onions, my leeks. And this, my friends, voila, is all my herbs. And that trick with the baggies, you're going to see on my little tips and tricks little thing that I'm doing on YouTube. If you can support that, that would be awesome. I'm just trying to help out some, you know, new people who want a garden. So I have some, who said dill? Somebody said dill. I know you did. See it right there? There's the dill. But they look pretty good, don't they? And I have a couple things with some baggies over it just for some extra condensation. So that is what I have going on that shelf. And this whole shelf here is going to be all my seed trays, pepper trays, you know, tomatoes, yada yada. Let me see. Simply Jen is in here. Hello, Simply Jen Homestead. How are you? Happy Valentines. It's not a fancy greenhouse, but I love it. Well, this get up here is not fancy at all, but it works, and it's very inexpensive to do. Yeah, hi, Simply Jen Homestead. Everybody's saying hello to Jen. In my mind, my next project is going to be 10 acres, but knowing my boss, all bets are off. Jason Avers. Gail says, Gail's Southern Living. Great job. I can't wait till my seedlings are that big. I'm a little worried about some of them that are that big. Just some of the cabbages, you know, they like the cold. But if I have to keep up potting it, I will. I don't think I really buried that down deep enough. Where'd it go? I don't think I buried this down deep enough. I don't know, Jason Avers. What do you think? It needs to go down further. Maybe a bigger pot? We'll see. Let's see. Simple Life Reclaims says, gotta have kale for the zuppa Toscano soup, my fave. Girl, zuppa Toscano soup. I don't think I've ever had that. I need a recipe. Hit me up. You got a recipe? I'll make it. I'll tag you right in it. Well, great job, Mel. It's a lot of work. Free. It really is. We were just talking about this today. Me and Jimmy's best friend. Brian Lossy Hills Homestead is saying hello to Jen. Yeah, gardening is very therapeutic. I love it. I like the position that I'm in. I could grow my own food. Some things are going to work out. Some things are not. That's just a given for any of us gardeners. But I like the security factor of it all. And like I said, it's very therapeutic. For me, anyway, I suffer anxiety. Hi, I'm Melody, and I suffer anxiety. In case you didn't know that, you're new here to this channel. So it's great for me. But if anyone tells you having a garden is easy, they're crazy. Unless they just put their stuff out there and they just let all the weeds grow. And I like my garden to look good. I want it aesthetically pleasing. I don't want weeds, you know. And I got a lot of good ideas for this upcoming season. It's just a matter of like the weather, you know. But it's a lot of work. You got to sweat your butt off. You got to pull weeds. And I'm hoping I don't have to pull a weed at all this year. But yeah, it's back-breaking. And knee-breaking too, if you want to be honest. But at the end of the day, I'm not really complaining. I absolutely love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. I like to have my hands on the soil. Ever since I started messing with seeds and I see what I can plant, like nasturtium. I've never planted nasturtium before, and I did this in a little 4-pack seed cell. Voila, I just planted 3 of these today. So that's going to look beautiful in the garden. The bees will love it, and I get to eat the flowers. It's a win-win thing. My radishes, green onions, and spinach is up in the greenhouse unless it dies from this weather. Oh, I hope not. You're doing awesome, Mel. I foresee a kick-ass garden in 2021 for you. Oh, thank you, Mel and Gary. That's so awesome of you to say that. People are saying hi to Brian. They're saying hi to Simply Life Reclaimed. Hit the thumbs up button, y'all. So Simple Life Reclaimed. Thanks for the tech reminder. Yeah, so nonetheless, I mean, what amazing people I have met along this journey of YouTube. I really have to say that. A great big thank you to everyone. Oh, it's like, you know, people that are, they think they're just subscribers sometimes just become, you know, total, sorry about that. I didn't turn my notifications off. And I just got a happy Valentine's. It's my first Valentine's alone. How about that? But the plus side is I spent it with my son, who turned 26, and my grandson, who's now 14, which, for the new people that have hopped in, if you go on over to my channel, you're going to see the epic fail. He falls and busts his butt on the ice, and everybody just seemed very concerned that Gavin was hurt. He didn't get hurt. He was literally, kids, 14. He was laughing. I was laughing. But I said to him afterwards, man, I probably seem like the worst mama. I'm laughing at you. But he told me to record. And that was like our 8th or 7th video, or might have been the 3rd. And he still wanted me to record these other videos. So when we came in and he was going through my phone, he found that hilarious. And he's the one who wanted me to post it. So Gavin's good. And it's up to like 60 some views. But anyway, he's good. But yeah, my subscriber count is growing. The people that I meet are amazing. Some have become more than just subscribers. They've become literally part of your family. I mean, I know I have people's phone numbers and can just call them up, I just think it's the garden community, the homesteading community, absolutely amazing. I also like the RVers and, the campers, of course, because I grew up camping. So, and I just love to see what people are doing with their lives and, and I am just this little person over here that likes to garden, went through hell over the summer. We all know that. And if you don't know that, you might want to go back and maybe watch a few lives. I lost my home during COVID. Just terrible. I went through a terrible, terrible experience, and I lost a buku amount of weight, and I'm already thin as can be. But I'm trying to put the weight back on. And this is therapeutic mess right here. All this to me is like a mess. I'm around with the little suck back, trying to suck up dirt, So I'm hoping that this year becomes amazing, and I'm trying to step outside that box. Like, I'm happy where I'm at. I'm with my best friend. We're roommates. These beds are out there. It's just an exciting time, and I just decided that I would push the envelope a little bit more with myself and grow some things I never grew before. Beets don't like me. They just hate me. But you know what? I'm determined to watch. I'm determined to be able to grow red beets this year because I love them. I like them cold in a salad. So red beets is new for me. My onions are new for me. Leeks are new for me. Nasturtium's new for me. I said I was going to do like 1 or 2 new things, and of course not. I am doing like a bunch of new things. So it brings different contents to my channel too, because you guys are awesome that follow along. But deep down inside as a person, you have people that always think they have a black thumb. They just can't grow anything. And it's not true. No one really has a black thumb. It's just they might need a little help in showing them how to do things. And with everything that's going on in the world, it was crazy, and the food shortages, I'm getting more and more gardeners or writing me on Instagram saying, I don't know what I'm doing. And you know what? That just touched a spot in my heart. Like, I'm not this great gardener. I'm a good gardener. I'm not great, But you know what? That person needs my help. And then there was another message, and I'm like, okay, let me do this little series on, tricks and, tips just to try to help out. I feel like, I don't know, it's just my way of trying to give back to YouTube and some people in the community and some new gardeners that really don't know what they're doing. And that's okay. We all didn't know what we were doing. And you know what? If I can help, I can send them to somebody else that is one of my subscribers that have amazing gardens and, know how to do maybe things that I don't know how to do. So I'm just grateful. Thank you to all the new subscribers. I mean, it's climbing up there. And look, now I'm going to be in, poor Boone, she's not in here. Should I say it? Jason Avers? I said to her, and Star Wars is going to be starting soon. She thought it was funny when it's Shed Wars. Yes, I'm going to be on Shed Wars. And that makes me nervous too. Like, everything's got to be perfect. I'm going to be on Shed Wars. You know what I mean? And I'm just like, Mel, relax. Relax, girl. Take a breath. Just breathe. It's gardening. It's what you know. It's supposed to calm you down, right? But I don't know. So I'm just happy. I'm happy with, YouTube. I'm happy with the people I have met. You know, I'm like a loyal person through and through. Once I'm your friend for life. And outside of you meeting people through YouTube and then become like family members outside of YouTube, just amazing to me. I've met so many amazing people, and that's the moral of my story. Thank you to each and every one of you. Show up here on a Sunday on my lives at 8 o'clock. I greatly appreciate it. And like Simple Life Reclaimed, I mean, she's fantastic. Melanie is fantastic. I mean, you know, I'm this small little channel compared to her. And when I lost my home, she was coming into my lives, and that's why she's got a wrench. I was like, girl, I just made you moderator. I didn't even know what I was doing. And you know what? I still watch every one of her videos. They're super busy. And you know what? We'll catch up and we'll chit chat. I just think, you know, everyone's just, I don't know, I've made a lot of great friends from YouTube, and I thank every one of you sincerely from the bottom of my heart. So, moral of my story is I think I just felt this like need, even if my little videos, these quick little videos I'm putting out to try to help someone, hopefully it helps someone. You know, I can't handle seeing those comments in my DM box and not do something about it. So I'm just bringing y'all along for the ride. We'll still be posting my regular videos Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But I'm trying to get these quick things out. I'm posting every single day just so that they're out. So that some of the things they don't have a green thumb can grow right along with whatever I'm growing. And now I'm going to be bringing y'all along when I go and plant my tomato seeds in actual soil so they can see how it's done. So that's the purpose of that. So let me see, what have I missed? I agree, free. Let me see, yep, I miss it, bake a leg. Opposite of your problem. It's dipping hot. Trying to catch up on some comments here. All the time in Florida and the bugs. Oh, free, you could do it. Debbie says we have such a short season up here. You sure do, Deb. But you could get started inside your house, and then it'll extend your gardening season. Simple Life said you were so right. Fantastic community. That's awesome that you are encouraging new gardeners. Oh, yeah, I don't know what it is. Like, I can't even talk about it because it'll legit make me cry, some of the comments that I get. And, like, I'm not perfect. I'm not the best gardener, but whatever I can do to help, I'm here. Show me a plant, and I'll show you how to kill it, says Jason. Free says, no beautiful flowers here. No beautiful flowers here. Like, oops. Like up north, no tiger lilies. No, that's true. That's true because you're in Florida and it's nice and warm there, so don't rub it in. Flowers was all no dogwood trees. I know. We love you, Mel. You're amazing. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Free. I think you're a great gardener. I've seen your harvest. Oh, Simple Life. You're awesome. Jason Avers, any channel with under 4 billion subscribers is a small channel. Don't sweat it. I don't sweat it. Simply Jen says, at Free, hi. Thank you, Mel, for bringing us along. Oh my gosh. Thank you. You guys are great. Honestly. Even the ones that have been with me when, you know, all that stuff happened, which, Deb, hello, want to call your sister? Yeah, I lost my home during COVID, and I tried to call you umpteen times. Anyway. Yeah, even going through that craziness over the summer, what was it, June 19th? Yeah, that was like, what a terrible experience that was. And you know what? It was a learning curve. It was a learning experience for sure. But you know what? I didn't feel like I did have many moments where I didn't think I was going to get through that. And I guess I'm just so like stubborn, or I don't know what it is, thick-skinned. I don't know how to explain myself. But you know what? I did get through it, and it was still a terrible thing to go through. But so many of my subscribers supported me through that whole ordeal. And when I got here and was situated and settled, and I had like this good old cry, and I turned around, looked at Jimmy, and I said, "Oh, I thought I was okay. I thought I was over what I just experienced all summer long, and I guess I wasn't, and just needed a good cry." And he was like, "That's okay. You've been through a lot. Your body's been through a lot." So yeah, what a sweetheart Jimmy is. Is he not a sweetheart or what? He's just Well, Simple Life hasn't been around in a little bit. Maybe you do know. I'm at my best friend Jimmy's. This used to be his mom and dad's house. I mean, I stayed here before with his mom and dad. Oh, great people. Jimmy used to live with me. And every time I say, oh, it's Jimmy's house, he's like, Mel, this is your house too. We get along great. He's a fantastic person. And everything is well, and I'm grateful. And I do a lot for Jimmy. I just think God put me and Jimmy, because me and Jimmy had a little lull there for like 9 years. And I don't know. I feel like Jimmy was alone and needed someone and someone to help him. You know, he went through a lot of loss, and he has some physical things that are going on. And I lost my home, and it was like, bam. And you know what? We've been great. And I'm eternally grateful to every single subscriber that had to listen to all that crap all summer long and stand by me, watch me sleep in a tent. You know, you all know the stories. And if you don't, go back and take a look. But what? Let me tell you, that really shows. I mean, I have people that have been with me from the gate. I lost my home. People like Simple Life Reclaim, building me up, used to write me things of encouragement, words, and different prayers. I will never forget that as long as I live. Honest to God, Simple Life Reclaim, that sticks with me every day, believe me. I don't even want to get choked up. I'm just telling you, I had a horrible summer, and I came out the other end of that, and I'm eternally grateful for my subscribers that stuck it out with me through that. And I'm really good now. It just touches my heart. And I'm just thankful. I'm really, really thankful for the same people, you know, to still be here. And the new subscribers that I have is totally awesome. Welcome to my life. You know, I wear my heart on my sleeve. What can I tell you? What can I tell you? But, you know, it's just been, yeah, I think Brian Lossy, Hills Homestead, said one time, you know, if somebody's going to like you, they're going to like you. If they're going to like your content, they're going to watch your content. And I think back, like, I'm embarrassed about what happened last summer. I can't change what happened last summer. What do I need to be embarrassed for? But that's how I was thinking. And I just think about, you know, the support and, you know, the things that people were saying just to keep me going is just, oh, I'll never forget it. So don't think for a second I don't remember who you all are, because I do. And I'm glad that you're still here and watching my videos and watching my lives, or popping in when you can from your busy lives. It's awesome. You're sincerely loved. Honest to goodness. Let's see. Let me see. Oh, that's so sweet. But don't make me cry. Free says, I missed all that craziness. I'm glad I'm here now. I'm so glad you're here now, too. Jen said, just keep being who you are. None of us. Oops, I'm going back. Hold on one second. I just lost it. Where'd it go? There's Jen. Okay. Just keep being who you are. None of us are perfect. We do the best we can. Amen, Jen. Simple Life said, yes, Jason Avers, this is an amazing community. Whenever you get discouraged, Mel, just remember oh crap, base, it keeps moving too quick. Oh, that's so sweet. Simple Life Reclaim. We love you and support you on. I know, honestly. Remember, all started at 0 subs. As long as you are having fun and joy, keep doing it. Oh, I'm loving it. I love the people. It's just great. The will to survive, and God has a way of making things always work itself out. We come through it stronger. I've been through hell. Nobody knows. Oh, Free, amen to that. I know, honey. Well, I don't know what your situation is, but if you ever want to talk, I'm here. Simple Life says, and you're doing great. 500 is right around the bend. Oh, Simple Life, I wish, girl. I wish. Debbie says, you are the best, girl. We love you. Oh. Jen says, I lost everything in a matter of minutes and have learned that adversity makes us stronger. Yeah, absolutely. Wide Family Farm, hi, how are you? And happy Valentines. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You are a fighter. You are strong, says Gail Southern Living. Oh, you guys are, I'm so glad we met, says Jen. Oh, people, I don't want to cry. Nope, no shame. Don't cry, Mel. We love you. I'm not into gardening. I'm here to see you. Oh, I love you, Free. Heart from White Family Farm. I am so proud of you, of your, like, you have a heart of a champion girl. Oh my gosh, Simple Life Reclaimed. I have been here almost the whole time. I'm just lurking. Oh, you're a creeper. Creeping, are you? No, I'm just kidding. Debbie says, I'm here now. Love you, sis. I have my own crazy story. I bet you do. Fill me in. You too. Yeah, so, every now and again I'll go off the gardening tip. And I mean, I haven't in a while, but I just felt the need. I think Simple Life Reclaimed made that happen. Seeing them in here, I'm not blaming them, but it just brought me back to the hellish ordeal I went through over the summer. And they were so supportive. It was just, God bless the both of them. God bless Mel. I'm telling you, she really, really was sending me a lot of encouraging words. And that's, I think, what brought this all up. I'm glad you remember what I told you. That makes me feel good that you take it to heart. I'm helping others with kindness. You sure are. Does an arrow garden count? Laugh out loud. It all counts, Free. And Brian. Yeah, that time with the bikini top. Dude, it was like 120 in the humidity here. You know what I said just like a couple weeks ago? I said, I am who I am. Nobody tells me what to do. I am that chick that runs around in a pair of shorts, flip-flops, bikini top, halter top, t-shirt. That's just who I am. Yeah, nobody forced me to doing that. But I remember everything you say, Brian. Like, you gave me one of the biggest compliments about having one of the best gardens on YouTube. Like, I will never forget that. Simply John says that Brian Hill lost Homestead. True. Everyone has a story. So true. We all have a story. It's not initially what brought me to YouTube. It's just that's what happened after I started YouTube. It was just crazy. Where we are right now is the product of where we have been. Where we will be in the future is the product of where we are now. If today is hard, imagine tomorrow. I hear you, Jason Evers. Simply Jen says, Brian has a heart of gold. He sure does. He sure does. But he was looking out for me for that bikini video. I'm telling you, he thinks like somebody, like a guy or whatever, talked me into like doing the video with a bikini top on. It was actually a joke between Castle Hives and myself because of bees and bikinis, which I think is nuts. I would never mess around with bees wearing no bikini top. But anyway, no, it's what I had thrown in my bag. And honest to goodness, I was losing so much weight that my really nice bathing suits wouldn't fit. And that top did, and I did 3 videos, posted 2 of those. I mean, it was so god-awful hot. And that's the time I could get a ride down there. I was running around with this big, like, tote bag. And I had a thrown bikini top in there. And it was stinking hot, and I did the video. And he just thought maybe somebody, he was just looking out for me. Moral of the story short is no. I'm that person. I'll run around in a bikini top, run around t-shirt, tank top, tube top. I don't care. I'm in there with a shovel. It's probably why I had a torn Achilles heel, because I'm a flip-flop gal and I'm out there like digging with flip-flops on, Like, hello, Mel, put a pair of sneakers on. So yeah. Play Jan, let me see. Brian has, okay, I read that one. Amen. CB, hi, how are you? Welcome and happy Valentine's Day. I had to think for a second there. Thanks, Jen. You're 21. Do what you please. I'm 21. No, I don't think I wish to be 21. Definitely not 21. Sometimes my brain, wants to be like, I still feel good for my age, and you can all guess, if you want, how old I am. But yeah, I'm just a go, go, go kind of person. And sometimes I literally now have to tell myself, like, okay, Mel, take a seat. Sit back, put your feet up, chill out, relax. You don't have to go 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, because I literally am that person and just couldn't stop. You know what I mean? I like to stay busy. But there's lots here to keep me busy, and I'm doing all this, trying to get ready. I had my best friend Jay who bought me the 8 raised galvanized beds, if I said that correctly. and they are out there waiting, and I'm hoping to bring you all along for an amazing, amazing spring and summer. And I could do a fall garden, I could do a winter garden. He got me, you know, row covers with the hoops. Oh, I'm super excited. Super excited. I get to walk outside the back door. I'm pointing that way because it's off the kitchen, and just go outside and garden. I said to Jimmy, yeah, I'll probably be up when you're up, and I'll be outside gardening from morning till whenever I'm done. It's like, okay. Ah, Jimmy's so easy to get along with. He's fantastic. He absolutely loved dinner tonight too, because it was Johnny's birthday dinner. And the chicken cutlet, I kid you not, was like about that wide. So good. So yeah, it's going to be like amazing, I think. You're 21, do what you please. Okay, I read that one. I mean, wear a bikini if you want to. Oh yeah, believe me. I definitely am that person who's always been thin. I've always been skinny. Debbie will tell you, she's my sister. I've always been super skinny. A little bit more weight on me, you know, but I just went through hell and back, and it's a little bit harder for me to put it on, but I'm trying. That I had that whole infection and I had teeth pulled. You all know all that. And I haven't really had any protein lately, but I'm on a huge chocolate milk kick, and I really could be eating more. But I'm trying, you know. If I do, say, lunch and then dinner, and I have like 3 chocolate milks a night, I'm like, okay, well, that's pretty good. I just haven't been doing protein lately, and that was because, well, I know why I wasn't doing protein, because when I had those 3 infected teeth and just had them extracted like, what, a week ago, and then I had stitches, you can't suck in through a straw, and that's why I wasn't making them. Because every once in a while, that protein doesn't want to blend all the way, and you go to suck through a straw, you'll get like the puff of the powder, and I'm like, ugh. So that's why I haven't been drinking my protein shakes lately, and that's because I couldn't suck through a straw. But stitches are out, by the way. I was actually doing a video, and, you know, probably shouldn't have talked so much. They were burning, they were hurting bad, and they were getting ready to come out on Wednesday, and I felt like something was on my tongue, and I thought maybe it was a piece of food particle or something, and in my hand, I'm like, what is that? And it was stitches. So yeah, they pretty much like fell out. And Jay looked me over and said, gums look good. You know, I mean, obviously that's the 3 teeth pulled, so it's holes there, but it's healing and it looks good, he said. So that's a plus. You know, I'm not battling poison in me constantly. How you been, CB? Amen, Gail, Southern Living, on that bikini comment. That was my point. I've always run around in a bikini all the time. My Instagram, my personal Instagram, is like me laying poolside all the time. Now there's not a pool out in the backyard, and no shame in my game. I'll be in a bikini top pouring a hose over my head if I have to stay cool. You're a gal after my own heart. Laugh out loud. I do the same, says Mel. Oh Lord, make me 21 and know what I know. You know, that's true though. Sometimes I think if I could go back knowing what I know now, yeah, it would be different. Laugh out loud. Jason says free. 21 with our knowledge would be great. Peanut butter, banana milk, and honey in the blender with ice packs on the, wait, go back. Free says peanut butter, banana, milk, and honey in the blender with ice packs on the pounds. Ensure does it too, but it's not as tasty. I've been on Ensures a long time. Sometimes I'll just do them just because I know I'm not eating a lot. Usually I'll lose a couple pounds in the summer. But I'm trying to gain back what I lost from last summer. Nope, didn't gain it all back yet. You know, it was funny when I first got here because Jimmy was trying to make me laugh. Maybe he'll appreciate this, but I was always a girl that was tall and thin, you know, got some boobs on the top. I don't know if that's the right way to say it, and a little bottom going on. And Jimmy said, Mel, you need to call the police. And I'm like, why? What's the matter? And he said, you need to call the police to make a report because somebody stole your ass. Oh my gosh, I started laughing. Like, that's the kind of stuff. It was funny. So funny. I hope nobody was offended by that. But You know, because Jimmy's always known me to have a little bit of a behind and a little bit more going on up top. And, you know, but that was a funny comment that he made because I was like, call the police for what? What's the matter? Are you okay? He's like, no, you need to call the police and make a missing report. I said, I'm on what? And he goes, because somebody stole your behind. Something like that, he said. I thought it was funny. I could take a joke, but I knew I had to put on weight. What is that? Salt water rinse. Yeah, I did that. Stitches do fall out often. Yeah, I thought he was going to have to cut them out, and so did he. Came prepared, and no, they fell out. A society that disconnects its youth from the wisdom of the elders is doomed. Amen on that, Jason. I agree. So yeah, I hope nobody got offended by what I just said, comment that Jimmy made, but it was funny. But he wasn't lying. That kind of did disappear, you know. CB Hyatt, Simply Jen Homestead. True, Jason Evers. Yep, so true. And I'm sorry if it's doing this. It's this program that I'm using. I don't know. It's crazy. But yeah, so, you know, so it should be a fun spring, summer, fall, and winter for me this time, because even when I was renting the beds, when I did lose my home, you know, those videos last summer, they only allow you to garden over there just for the summer. And now I get to do all the seasons. Very interesting. Should be an interesting year for me. Okay, it's my bedtime, says Jen. I love you, girl. Have a blessed week. Stay warm and keep rocking it. Oh, thank you, Simply Jen. I love you too. And yeah, I do this thing where I drink my coffee in the morning and I make my rounds. People know who I'm talking about. And then if you just randomly see like 8 to 10 of your videos liked, you know, all that, that's just me having my coffee and trying to make my rounds. I want anybody to think that I'm leaving them out at all. Hope you are enjoying that little series that I'm doing. Go check out Gavin's Epic Fall, Jen. Oh, Jen, you did, because you left a comment about it looking like it hurt. You did. And, well, you guys were up late last night. I did remember saying that comment, like, wow, what's Jen doing up? My phone is dying, but nice talking with you. Good night. Oh, it was absolutely awesome, Gail Southern Living, having you here. I hope to see you again. Usually it's Sundays at 8 o'clock Eastern. And my videos are Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But now I'm posting every day to try to help out gardeners. And it was absolutely fantastic meeting you. And I hope to see you around more. Great person. And I will be over to check you out for sure. Let's see. Free says, what are you growing in those stackable pots from the Dollar Tree? I forgot. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Night, Jen. Night, Gail. Gail's the name. Got it. I'm not telling what I'm planting in that. But did you go over and take a look at that? It's at 1.6K views, those stackables. What? That's craziness. But I'm happy. That's my first video that's like soaring like that. It's not the stackables where I had them all together and telling you different ideas that you could plant in them. It was the dollar store haul, $12 I spent on stackables. It's that video. And it's at 1.6K views. Listen, you can really grow a lot of things in there. I just didn't think they were going to be that popular, but they are. It's hibernation season for me. I'm up, down, and everything in between for the next month or so, says Jason. Oh no, and Free goes, okay, laugh out loud. No, I'm thinking about doing one all just like different herbs. I'm thinking about the bees. I want to do like maybe 2. I'm pretty sure I have 2 to spare I could do for the bees, let alone some other flowers. I'm going to do like zinnias and so forth. But lots of possibilities, honest to goodness. I don't think I would put a tomato or a pepper in there in those stackables like that. But probably some bush beans I think would be a really good idea for that. Maybe some bush beans. But Jay took one with him because he's going to work on the hole and what's going to work so it doesn't crack it, like drill bit, and what type of rod or T-post we might end up using so that I don't have to worry about them falling over. A lot of people gave me those nice, kind words of advice that be careful. You know, you're going to have to put something through it. They're going to fall over. So, yeah. I listen to people, and I think that they probably would, even with dirt in it. Some of like the storms we get here when it's super humid, it's unbelievable. So that should be interesting. Hi, Gavin. You want to come say hello? Look at my grandson's hair. He's going to come say hello. I thought those stackables are cute. Oh, no, he's not. He just walked right into the kitchen. Stackables are very cute, and especially when you don't have the room, or like the RVers. I love a lot of the RVers. They can get like one of them or two of them and plant some lettuce or spinach in them and stick it right in their windshield for some sun on a sunny day. Like Gina, Fan Life with Gina, I told her that she could put one of them in there. Let me see. Gavin, come say hello. Hold on, Deb. Come on in and say hello. He was laying on my bed just hanging out. Oh, he came out to get an oatmeal cream pie. He's getting so big. Whatever happened to my little love bug? You want to tell everybody you're fine? Look at how big he is. My 14-year-old grandson, Gavin, who was back there babysitting the dogs for me. He wanted to come over and spend a couple days with his mom. Jeez, they grow up so quick, which means I'm getting super old. The stackables are awesome. I'm still looking for a good wholesale source for my web store, says Jason Evers. Debbie says, have to get mom ready for bed. I hope we can talk on the phone tomorrow. Yes, call me, Deb. I love you, Melody. Have a great night, everyone. Wasn't that sweet of my sister to come in to my live? Thank you, Debbie, for coming to the live. That was awesome, and we'll definitely hit me up tomorrow. We're going to have a coffee talk. Bree says, oh, handsome. Gavin, you're handsome. God bless him. She says, yep, he's a good boy. He's a good boy. No trouble whatsoever. And as you can see, he's perfectly fine from his little spill on the ice last night. If I have to bulk order them, I might handle fulfillment on orders myself. Yep, they are that good. Thumbs up, Gav? Oh, cool. Gavin just gave me a thumbs up. Jason Avers, if you're talking about the ones from the dollar store, you can go right online and order them by the case. I forget, someone said the shipping they thought was a little bit much, but when you think about all the trips you have to run to different dollar stores to find them, or, you know, you want to let them out, babes? Just hear the dogs go running. Their nails. I mean, they weren't easy for me to find. If it wasn't for Jay, I would probably only have my 12, and that's it. He found all the rest. Yeah, so you could go right on and find them. And Bree says, night, night, Debbie. Oh, that was very sweet of her to come in. That's literally who I was raised with. Good person. We're obviously related. But that's my sister. And she doesn't know any of this. And she just popped into my life. Stay here to let them in, babes.
Smells like downtown down there.
Smells like downtown?
Yeah, Philly.
What does downtown smell like? So yeah. So needless to say, that was mighty nice of her to come in. And that's nice of Gavin to watch the dogs. I don't have to be interrupted because I was going a little bit later tonight. Oh my goodness, folks. I am so sorry if I kept you all. It is now 11:10 here in Pennsylvania. I thought the live was awesome considering how this night was going, and I almost wasn't going to try to attempt to come back on and do a live. I think it went really awesome, and I'm super stoked to see Brian Lossie's Hills Homestead, Simple Life Reclaimed in here. You all are fantastic. Free, proud mom. I mean, I could go on and on naming y'all. This was a good live. It's a good live. But Jason Avers, what is the problem with this plant? I'm shaking it, Gavin's laughing. Is it reaching, needs more light? What do you think? Should I bury it down deeper? I don't know. These are the first true leaves. Is this normal for cabbage? I don't know, Jason. Help me out. I'm actually in competition with the dollar stores to get those. Oh, that's exciting. Oh, I know every Sunday night I will try to be here. I love you, Mel. Oh, Free, you're like awesome. See what I mean about like meeting people and then you just have that connection? That's what me and Proud Mom had. Me and Judith Davis. She's like Mama Judith to me. What are you looking at? The eggshells? Oh, Gavin just spotted. You want to bring it over? I'll show everyone what I'm doing. even though you're going to see a video on it. Come on, walk it over. Gavin just looked at it and looked at it twice like, what is she doing with this? Because Gavin just saw my cookie sheet full of eggshells. I'm saving all my eggshells and letting them dry. These I did in the oven on the lowest temperature humanly possible, because eggshells are amazing in your garden for your soil. The worms love them. Here you go, Gavin. So I'm saving all my eggs and all my coffee grinds. Yeah, definitely Sunday nights, 8 o'clock. I just feel bad. I can't think. Peppers? I don't know. He goes live when I go live now, and I can't be in his live and be in my own at the same time. Worms? Question mark? Yep. This is really good for your soil in your gardens to save all your eggs, and then you can put them in let them air dryer. You can put them in the oven if you happen to have, like, if you didn't rinse it really good and it has a speck of egg on it. Put it in your oven, the lowest temperature, and it kills like any germs or diseases. And then you grind these up in your coffee grinder, and yes, amazing for your soil. I think I'm doing pretty good. I should have had more eggs by now, but no. But I want to show you this. Gavin, can you put my cookie sheet back? I'm really getting there with my coffee grinds. I almost have. Let me fold it up the right way. That's where I'm at. Oh, that coffee clump was hard. I'm getting there with my coffee grinds. Look at all those coffee grinds for my soil, the worms, the raised beds are going to love it. Thanks, babe, for putting that back. I love the smell of coffee. It smells so good. Was that a cabbage or a nasturtium? This is a cabbage. I told you it needs help. It looked like a nasturtium to me. Nope, it's a cabbage. I don't know what kind offhand, but it's doing that. So, oh, it's got a little baby leaf coming right there. You see that? Where's my hand in the way? So yeah, I was just wondering if it needs to go down into this pot a little bit more, but then I would be burying the two little leaves. I don't know, I haven't done cabbages in a while. I kind of forgot what I was doing. Bree says, nice. Yeah, I'm trying to save all my coffee grinds to come out of K-cups, or if I use the coffee machine, because it's really good for the soil. Worms like it. Tomatoes like it. But I'll tell you more about coffee grinds. I'm pretty sure I did a video on them. Coffee grinds and eggshells. So yeah, if you could follow along on this. I don't know how long it's going to last for. As many tips as I could think of that people need right now to plant. That's pretty much what I'm doing. But if you can support that, that would be awesome. If you have any input, any gardening advice down in the comments, leave it. You know, let's just all come together and try to help anyone out that needs it. You'll see somebody, can't think of her name right now, was like, I need all the help I can get. So yeah, we can all come together, support this little thing that I'm doing where I post a video every day on a tip or a trick in regards to gardening. If you want to leave your advice, your opinion is most welcome down below in the comments. Jason Free says, yes, I saw it. Jason Aver says, it started. Keep it alive until you can get it into some actual soil. Okay, well, this isn't potting soil, but that's okay for it to be like floppy like that. I don't know. It's been a long time since I've grown cabbage. I mean, it's doing good, looks good. And I fertilize every other week. That's, you know, just what I do. I try to remember. I think that fish fertilizer stuff is disgusting. The smell. People weren't kidding there when they were telling me, wait till you smell that stuff. It really stinks. But I saved. See, you have to remix it. I saved. Could you imagine if the lid wasn't on just then? That would have been terrible. I saved a gallon milk jug. I cleaned it out quite a few times. I fill it up with water. And I put no more than a tablespoon in here. A teaspoon to a tablespoon. And the bigger things, once a week, I give them some fish fertilizer. Hopefully I'm doing that right. I have a houseplant that has You really want to know how I like to say that word, gnats? Gnats. I love saying it that way. That has gnats. It's a jade plant. How do I get rid of the gnats? I saw the video about coffee grinds, etc. You have gnats inside a house plant? Did you buy it in the store? Jason Avers, would you like to help out on that too? Because this is a house plant that has the gnats in it. That's weird. I would do maybe some hot water in the microwave and drizzle it on top of that soil to kill them. Potting soil isn't soil, we know. It takes some fertilizer to sustain plants in that. I really wish that they would stop calling starting mix, starting soil. I know, I saw your comment that said that. I know, but I'm just trying to do the basic tips and tricks for beginners. You know, there's nothing substantial in potting mix, and there's nothing inside startling in seed starting soil. So I wanted to make that perfectly clear when I did that video. You know, no, I transplanted it. It must have been in the soil. Yeah, girl, I would definitely, like a coffee mug, maybe even like a styrofoam cup. It depends the size of the plant. Put some water in it, nuke it in the microwave, or boil some water and pour some water in that soil, and it will take care of that. If you already have gnats and an established plant, you could try a bug zapper. Kill the adult gnats. That's true too. Go with the hot water, try that and see how that works out. And if it is a grown plant like he's saying, yeah. That would be adult gnats, and that would really stink. Glue strips too. It all depends on the size of the plant. But I would try some hot water and then try Jason's idea. I know, isn't that awesome? You want to see what Gavin just held up? Because, you know, I need to stop yip-yapping. Gavin just held up a napkin that's going to come in backwards to y'all that says live for 2 hours. Considering that we didn't think my live was going to work out. Now he's back there clapping for my mom. Isn't he a sweetheart? Too cute. What's a zapper? Will hot water kill the plant? I don't think it's going to kill the plant. You want to get it into the soil to kill the gnats. Hot water will kill the eggs before they become a problem. An ounce. Yep. Thank you, Jason. Laugh out loud. Gavin wants attention. Laugh out loud says free. No, because he knew that I was a little upset about earlier when I got on, and you know, and he was kind of talking in the background, so y'all would have heard him too. But he was talking to my son, and it just wasn't meant to be at 8 o'clock. 2 minutes after 8 tonight. It's just how it is. Everybody went live. And it's just the way that it goes sometimes. So no, he was standing back there clapping like, yay, 2-hour live. I know people have work and places to go and things to do. So live is a success. Yes. Live tonight was a success. Again, I'd like to thank everyone that stopped into the live. Keep your eye out for the videos, for the tips and tricks. And Jason Avers, if you can please help anybody that leaves comments down below under those videos with your, you know, your brains, that would be awesome. Anybody has any input, you know, that can help anybody out under these simple little videos. I'm not doing anything real deep or anything, just the basics. But if you would like to leave comments and check the videos out. That's awesome. And once I'm caught up, you know, and feel like I gave a good bit of advice, I don't know how long I'll take that, because I don't know, you might all get sick of seeing me. I don't usually post a video every day. If you have an established plant, it's too late to use boiling water to kill gnat eggs. Boiling water kills gnat eggs in peat moss before you use it to start plants. Yes. But you know what, though, Jason? I did have a plant that had gnats in them. It was a spider plant. And I used hot water and it worked for me. But I can only say that's what worked for me. You know, I'm not the pro gardener. I'm just a gardener that likes to grow her own food. Everybody thought I was nuts. Now look at me, right? I'll be eating some nasturtium. Never ate a flower off the nasturtium. I'm pretty sure it's the flower that's the edible. Not sure about the leaves, though. Jason Avers would definitely know that. But they popped up super quick. inside the seedling soil. So I don't know. Do I stay with potting soil? Because that's what I got, Jason. Or do I go with the seedling soil to plant all my peppers and tomato plants? And can I eat the leaves as well? Okay, Free said okay. So Jason, it's just the flower that's edible. The leaves are edible too, isn't it? From nasturtium? I forget what I was taught. See, when someone teaches me something, I learn. I try to learn anyway. You know, I just don't remember if the whole plant's edible. I know it's good for the bees. So I did 3 of them. And I have a real long leggy one that popped up and a few more to transplant. But I grew a nasturtium in the house. I'm so proud of myself. I'm telling you, folks. I'm going outside my box here with gardening. I'm trying all different types of things. So anywho, yes, Jason Avers can let me know if the whole plant is edible, the leaves and the flowers. Free, you're awesome. I'm so glad you made it tonight. I will allow. If your plant can survive the temperatures, you could apply hot water to kill eggs. That is going to depend on the plant. So true. Jason's awesome. You know, we bounce off of each other. I don't know something and he does. Good to have around, let me tell you. All parts of nasturtium are edible. I thought so. See? Thanks, buddy, for answering that question for me. Because for a minute there, I was like, I'm not sure if the leaves are. I look forward to seeing them grow. I remember when you just started all the little plants. Yeah, I didn't do any of these yet. Or, you know, any of these yet. I just suddenly felt the need to help people that were reaching out and saying that they needed help with gardening. And I'm going to continue to do that. If everyone could support that, that would be awesome. But I also have to remember that I need to get rocking and rolling on my own stuff too. Tomorrow's video. Remember the video that I did with the red Phillies hat? I did like 3 videos in one day. In case whoever watches this back will know, I worked my butt off that day and I didn't even bother to change my shirt or my hat. So I did the What Am I Planning in February video with my red Phillies hat on. And I did a video on what hot peppers did I narrow it down to that I'm definitely going to grow. I think that video is lined up for tomorrow. And then there'll be like another gardening thing on Tuesday. And then Wednesday's video is what sweet peppers did I narrow it down to? Or did I not? Oh my gosh, folks. Stay tuned for that. That one's Wednesday. And there'll be these, you know, gardening videos. So you will be seeing a lot of me. Please don't get sick of me. I'm just trying to help our fellow gardeners out with some tips and tricks. And yeah. That is what that is. I think the food is more important these days. So true, Free. So true. But I also want to support the bees and make sure that they get what they need in order to come and keep my food that I want to grow. You know, they come and they pollinate. So I'm definitely looking out for the bees. I'm very big into bees. I don't know how to be a beekeeper or anything like that, but I do know plant lots of things that bees like, and they will come because it happened at my house after those people pulled out all those trees. I was like, oh no, we're not going to have any pollinators. And I really did have some super great things that the bumblebees, the honeybees, they all loved it. So definitely going to plant some things for my bees. This one's going to be new for me too. I'll tell you this one real fast. It's a wildflowers honeybee flower seed mixture. There's 300 seeds in this. This is by Gurney Seed Nursery Company. This, believe it or not, I just want to mention this before we hop off. This mix includes blanket flower, California poppy, Cape forget-me-not, China aster, Chinese forget-me-not, England aster, prairie coneflower, purple giant, I don't know how to say this one, hyssop, Hyssop, purple prairie, clover, Rocky Mountain, penstemon, scarlet, wallflower, cosmos, sweet basil, sweet mignonette, and white upland aster. Some of these I can't even pronounce. Oh my goodness. There are so many different varieties of, I always say it that way, of seeds in here. There's 300 seeds in here. And it says wildflowers, honey bee flower seed mixture. Look at that. I found that for the bees. So that is going to be pretty awesome right there. Can't pronounce a lot of these flowers, but this is going to be pretty awesome for the bees. So yeah. Let's see. When a company unreleased soil for use by gardeners, not boiling, will be necessary. It will be cheap, but it will be the best you can without. That's true, Jason Avers. I'm going to try the hot water, not directly on the roots. Thumbs up, Free says. Absolutely. What do you have to lose? Try it. It beats having gnats. I don't know. Probably gnats don't like the cold weather. I also, for like just regular like household gnats, you know, like fruit flies or whatever, used to put wine in a glass and put saran wrap over it, poke a couple holes in it, and the gnats literally go into it. They're just drawn to it. That's another thing. I was turned off to growing anything inside because of the bugs. I never knew it was coming in the bags of soil. Oh, yes, the flowers are going to be beautiful. Can't wait to see. Yeah. I use a tote and it has a yellow lid on it because Jay suggested, because I was running out of like trays to bottom water, and he went and grabbed some other trays and I used them too. So he suggested taking the tote, putting some water on the top of the lid, and so I did do that on Saturday when I had to do a lot of my watering. And I don't worry about bugs because I try to keep everything clean, sanitized. And if you saw the video, I do the boiling water, and I keep a lid on it too. So I hope everyone enjoyed the live. I hope you had a wonderful Sunday. I hope you had a fantastic Valentine's Day or night, whichever one it is. I did. I got to spend it with my grandson and my son, and that was pretty awesome. Sorry about the factor that I wasn't on at 8. It just didn't work out. It glitched me off, and then everybody was live, and I just decided I'm just going to go on later on. So that's okay every once in a while to switch it up. I mean, I used to do that. I used to just do a random live over coffee in the morning. But yeah, I'm glad the live turned out well. And Jason says, oh, she says, yep, I saw that video. Put a layer of vermiculite over the top of potted plants, and that's what I do. He's right. Thanks, Mel. You made Valentine's Day better. Oh, Free, you're amazing. You're amazing. Yeah, I didn't have no special sweetheart, you know. Just my grandson and my son and my little, you know, fur babies, but that's okay. You guys were a great were a great Valentine's gift. You know, I was so mad earlier, like, oh, I'm not going to be able to get on and do a live. And I did it. And live went really well. Thank you to everyone that showed up. Thank you to everyone that watches this after the fact. Free, you're amazing. Jason Avers, I'm telling you, you're amazing. She says, what is vermiculite? It is all white. Let me see. I'm going to try to show you real quickly. See that white dot right there? That's vermiculite. And it's usually in bags of soil. But you can get a whole bag of vermiculite just sold like that. And it's just little white pieces. And then what he's trying to say is you could put it around the bottom of the plant so that you don't get the gnats. So that is what vermiculite is. And you can get that at any box store, you know, or online, whatever. But yeah, it keeps things nice, soft, and fluffy, and it'll help with your situation. But again, you are very welcome, Free. It's great having you here. Thank you to everyone. It is now, oh my gosh, I went way over. It's 11:31 here in PA, so I am going to read Jason's comment. He says, I don't like encouraging vermiculite because it requires a supply chain. Yes, we know. It is a volcanic rock that has been pressure treated to make water absorbent. Yep, he is right. Yeah, sometimes we don't want to support certain things, but, you know, We have to do what we have to do. And that's how I feel about Miracle Grow. If you can afford it and it works for you, then you do what you can do, and you buy what you can afford. We can only suggest what might be better, but it is what it is. And I like to keep it real. That's what I could afford. It's like $14.99 for a big bag at my box store. I used it for 2 growing seasons, peppers and tomato plants, and I just felt like the need to, share that news that I actually grew my plants in that potting mix, but it's a pain in the butt. It's got too much stuff all in it. Jason says most of the things that I do can be done without a functional supply chain survival garden. Yep. Free says, good night, everyone. Love you all. I know you want to go now. Yes. Supply chain understood. Nice, Jason. Thank you, Free. Thank you, Jason Avers. Thank you to everyone that showed up. I do want to hop off. I have been on here for, what have I been on here? 2 hours, 15 minutes, and some odd seconds. But yeah. So next Sunday, 8 o'clock, hopefully I will see everyone. Thank you to all the new subscribers and everybody that's checking out the videos and the new little videos that I'm putting out every day just to try to help whoever may need help. I love you all. I hope you had a beautiful, sorry, I was picking something, actually, a piece of twig out of the dirt. I hope that everyone had a wonderful Sunday. I hope you have a blessed week. And I really hope that you had a fantastic Valentine's and get some rest. I will get some rest, Free. She says, get rest. Good night, Mel. Good night, Free. Love you. And yeah, I will see you all next Sunday and throughout the week. Don't get sick of seeing me. Love you all to pieces. And I'm so excited about my wildflower honey bee flower seed mixture. So there you go, guys. I will see you next Sunday. God bless. Be safe. Watch the black ice and stay warm. And I'll see you next Sunday. Bye, everyone. Night, night. Jason Avers. Right back at you, babe. All right. Love yous all. Good night.